Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I'm making another card from the Calm and Bright kit. I think this will be something like number 33 in the 100 card series. So let's have a wee look. If you check out card number 32, you'll see a bit of a chat about the kit. So this time I'm going to do this one with the baubles. Here, the colours are just gorgeous. It's just pinks and beige and pale green, as in Lost Lagoon shade of green. So let's make up this card, and I've got the instructions here. As you see, they're pictorial instructions, and first of all, you see the little stamp pad symbol there, so it's telling me that I need another little bubble like we did on the last card, but this time I have to put a star on it. And then we've got the stamp, this star stamp to put on the layer. However, I've just noticed that I need to tie twine around the card base first before I do that. And then it's showing you where to put dimensionals and then how to put all these bits together. So let's just stop, because that's a lot of information and I would forget most of that anyway. So first of all, I'll pop the envelope to the side. I showed you yesterday how beautiful these envelopes are. This time it's a 10th fold card, and what they're telling you to do is to wrap some twine around the card base. Now we need to keep a bit here to tie. Are we doing just a knot, I think? Right, so I need to go round, I need to open the card because I don't want to tie the card closed. So it's sort of in the upper part of the card. We're doing okay, so we'll chop that with some snips. I probably cut too much, but I'll pop that at the side. So right, and then I want to, oh right, maybe not. Maybe not. I need to just pull that a little bit. That's it. Right. And then bring that bit. Let's tie it and then we can faff about if we need to. And then we can just spread out and move it to where we need it. I don't know why it's catching like that. Just faff with it until it's how you want it. Okay, now spreading out. There we go, that will be fine, because the middle bit is going to be covered anyway with, I'm just going to cut them short. And this will be going over there anyway, so that part won't show. We'll just lay that to the side now, and I will poke out these extra bits that hadn't come out of the die. Sometimes that happens when you die cut, and that's, you know, just the same. They've either die cut these or laser cut them ready. But it just looks like a bit of paper torn from a notebook. Come on, just detach yourselves. They don't want to. Right, so let's have a look again at the stamping instructions. So where is the little bauble this time? Well, I've not found it yet. But there is a slight chance that I didn't even put it in, because sometimes it's not in the envelope. So let's see if it was left. There is a little bag of bits that were left over. So there's extra baubles anyway in the kit. It'll probably turn up later, but we'll just take one. I just put the extra bits in this little bag. But when I was dividing them up last week at Cup and Cards, I was also chatting and ordering the coffees at the same time, so you know, there's no guarantees that everything's where it should be. Right, so I need to stamp a little star on there and some stars on that piece. There's a tiny little star here. It's so cute. And these stars. Let's do that bit. Okay, sorry about the wee jump in the video, but I had to answer the door. I've just come straight back. I got a parcel, I haven't even opened it. But we'll just want to finish this. So, where were we? Stamping on the bauble. The ink pad is quite juicy, so I'll not press hard, just... It's a wee star. Quite cute, isn't it? I don't want to lose that. Just put it to the side, leave it on the block. And then the one here with the wee stars. So this time it's telling you to stamp once on that side and once on the other side. So let's just try to follow the instructions. It's not something I generally do, follow instructions, but I've had quite a lot of people say it's quite helpful to them when I'm demonstrating the kits, so that you can actually see what the intended card looks like. What else have we got? Oh, there's stamping on this, the wee bauble thing. There's stamping on the baubles, and I need to stamp the sentiment on this little flappy bit too. So right, so on the baubles it's saying to do the wee snowflake. So another cute wee stamp. This on each of the baubles. Just the little details that lift a card, aren't they? Oh, it's so cute. I do like that snowflake. Of course, once you've made all the cards in your kit, you are left with the stamp set, the ink, the block. So you know, you can go ahead and make lots of other cards. The stamp set is cute. It's got more stamps in it than are actually used in the cards. So we've got a big Merry Christmas there. From our house to yours, all is calm, all is bright. But then you've got two little, there's an even tinier star there, a little tree, a tiny wee house, and then this sentiment here that I'm just about to use. And it says, sending joy. And who doesn't enjoy a bit of joy? So that concludes the stamping for this card. What I forgot on the last card to put on the little wee gems dots that came in the kit as well, but so they might make it on this card. I'm terrible for that. Okay, so we need to make up this layer now, or do we put it on the card? Oh, it's basically saying to put it on the card now. Have I got any bits? Let's use up these bits. Whoops. So it's telling you to put glue dots down both sides, but I'm just going to put them. These two strips will hold it well enough. And then this goes, I'm just, you know, it's going almost to the middle of the card, slightly towards the upper part, and certainly covering over the thread. So that's quite, it's pretty already. All right, and now, where do we go from here? These two get glued, not glued together. This goes on the back there. So I'm going to use just a little bit of glue. Oh, let's see if I've got more bigger. I'm using up all the bits here, yeah. More dimensionals from my box. Right. So now I need to put dimensionals on this. So I'm going to have a dimensional on the top and then one straddling that extra bit, so that will make that stronger, and one on each bauble. Oh, there it is. Do you know when you're looking everywhere for something, right? Let's see if we can be... Oh, well, be careful when you're doing that. It's because of the weak part there, but I can use my nails as well. Right. So now this piece goes on there, about there, with this bauble hanging down a little bit. There we go. And then we've got all these bits here to make a wee arrangement. So I'm using just a bit of glue here. I think that the greenery is kind of all going. It's all a bit symmetrical, and I don't really always do that, but we'll go with it because that's what the kit designer intended. And we've got these sparkly pieces as well. And then this one. Now, it would appear that when I was splitting up the kit, I didn't appreciate that things had curves and there was opposite way round. I just gave everybody two bits of foliage. So it looks like I got that wrong, but that's okay. We don't mind. And then that one goes on top of that one. I think I have to give this a bit of a shake. You know, scrunch them up a wee bit and then you can shape them. So we'll just put this one, the pale one, in the front of the dark one apparently. And then that will go on there. Now I'm realising that while I was doing that, I realised that I used the wrong star stamp. I used the tiny one, but actually I should have used this one. It's according to the instructions anyway. So let's just turn it over and use the stamp that was suggested. But it is just suggestion, it's not, you know, you don't have to. It's deasing while you're doing delicate stamping, it's not great. That was a bit awkward. Right, okay. So the little bauble here gets a, whoops, a dimensional on the back, I think. Yep. Now this time I haven't actually made a bow and I'm not going to use one, but you could add a bow, but I'm just popping that there. And then in the middle of this flower, I'm going to pop, if I can get into them, it's tiny, because it's just a kit, they give you enough. There's always a bits left over, there will be more of these dots left. So let's hope that my putty end can deal with these. So there's pink dots and there's white dots, but because we're putting these on to the pink, we'll put white ones on. I'll bring in yesterday's card while I've got these out. It's just up there anyway. And pop. Pop some dots on it and then that leaves it finished. I did forget, but they're done now. Right. And I think that is this card. Now I'm going to have to edit this video to pop the two parts of with the postman's interruption, but that's another card done. This is a lovely kit. They're so pretty. Excuse me. Of coughing and sneezing all at the same time here. I'm going to stop now and go and get a cup of coffee, I think. But thank you very much for all your support on the 100 cards series. And yeah, if you've not already subscribed, please share my videos out to anyone you think might be interested in what I get up to. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.